There was some news that broke right before the 4th of July, gentlemen, that I want to get into and get your thoughts, takes, opinions on. And that is one Luis Ortiz getting suspended the day he's supposed to start against the Cubs, one of the best teams in the MLB right now, for illicit gambling. Gambling presumed. There is a case against him. Basically, there is two pitches that a bet firm called IC360 flagged because they were super wild pitches and there were a lot of money put on bets for his pitches. So I'm going to show those pitches real quick and then I want to get your reactions.
When you legalize gambling, you have to deal with the fallout. This is part of the fallout. There's going to be players who could be lured, or players who are going to share information, or who throw certain aspects of a game. From the integrity of the game perspective, it's one pitch, so it's not like the Black Sox scandal where you throw a whole World Series, but at the same time, it is one pitch.
He is actively changing pitches, throwing balls, allegedly, to make money. And you're absolutely right. This is what you open yourself up to with the new world that is sports betting. The integrity part, I don't know. You had an umpire that ruined a perfect game and wouldn't listen to everyone around them or overturn it. The integrity of the game's been washed for a while. MLB itself will take money if it means, I mean, there's talk of juicing balls, et cetera, et cetera. So let's not talk about integrity like it only comes down to the players, but it's a slippery slope for sure. Obviously, something like this is pretty heinous when you're actively like, why couldn't he bet on throwing a strike first? Maybe a little harder. Maybe you don't want to throw it right down the plate. I will say the pitches themselves, I hope they have empirical evidence to actually suspend him for this, because if you know anything about throwing a slider, that first one's pretty normal, and then the second one, it can happen. You bury it in the dirt. That's just an element of throwing a slider.